Here comes Bonds on the break with a counter. And they're looking for the man. The cross comes into Devante Cole. That is a goal. He is cold as ice. What a goal. There has been news in circulation that Jamaica called for Devonte Cole in recent months, and the player has been performing on a level of expectations in the championship division. But the thing is, Jamaica has been struggling to find that type of striker who can bring the nation on that top level. Devonte Cole is the son of Andy Cole. So could this guy replicate what his father does in the past? Hmm, make we see. Wagwan.
Premier 7.
Greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen of Premier 7 World. At this moment, I am here sitting down thinking about the fact that there has been a lot of persons, I won't say hyping up this player, but giving high praise to this player. And his name is Devonte Cole, who has been a name that has been in circulation for Jamaica for some time now, seeing that he is from an England-based perspective. However, he have Jamaican descent. Just to let you know, this man is a striker, 28 years old, son of Andy Cole, who used to play for Manchester United. He have various experience across Europe, even represented England at the highest level at the under 19 level. That presents to us that this man, he does have experience as it relates to playing football from a tender age up until the age of 28. However, Premier 7 is here to present on a specific topic in regards to this man. And the topic is Devonte Cole the striker to soar Jamaica to new heights? When you hear soar to new heights, you can remember Air Jamaica and how impactful and useful that airline was in the past. The thing is, this man was called up by Jamaica in the month of November, on the 13th to be exact. He was along with the squad or close to the squad, but he could not play because of his documentations that needed to be rectified or sorted out before he could play. The news is here just to remind you that on that specific date mentioned, Andy Cole's son, Devonte Cole, called up for Reggae Boys versus Canada assignment. It's a good thing that Jamaica still have a chance to play in the CONCACAF Nations League, and November has passed a couple months now, and I am expecting that this person should be available now for Jamaica. So the news mentioned that Devonte Cole, the son of former Manchester United and England striker Andy Cole, has been selected for the Jamaica national team for the upcoming CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinal two-way tie against Canada, pending receipt of his Jamaican citizenship. That explains everything in a nutshell. But what I want to point out to you, because the hype is there, is in blistering form this season, but to me, I would like to see him more. I have watched a few videos on him, but I need to see him in the Jamaican colors. With that confidence, hopefully, he more so could replicate what his father did. Not 100%, but show glimpses and signs. Because the thing is, not all persons can do what their parents did or their brother have done. For example, Zinedine Zidane, he have a son, and his son doesn't or even walk close to his father's class. Hazard, Eden Hazard, have a brother as well. Tongan Hazard could play, but not as close as Eden Hazard. And the list goes on. I'm just giving you two names from the tip of my head. And in this case, Devonte Cole, this is a striker that looks good at his level. 28 should have been classified now as a prime age. And he should be that person if he is being recruited, hopefully by Jamaica, then he can kick things off on his debut. Jamaica is short in terms of attacking forces, and names like Trevante Stewart was one of those players who I thought could have been given the opportunity to play for Jamaica, but he isn't that type of striker that could have been that main man. Not getting any much exposure in Syria as well, and that can really and truly affect his fluency and his ability to do well for Jamaica. Because without game time, players are out of form, players are rusty. Antonio is injured. Once he's out, we have to rely on Shamar Nicholson, for which I spoke about a few hours ago. But because of the news being shared on this man, Mr. Cole, I have to be on board to present on the topic. He is that type of striker who is tall in length, of course. He should have some experience um, to, play well in CONCACAF, even though he's not featured in the game as yet or the games as yet. But based on his England-based experience playing in different divisions, then he should at least use his experience. Hopefully, being able then to adjust in the Jamaican squad and step up to the plate and deliver. Because Shamar Nicholson is a good player, but maybe he's not the type of player that will really and truly push Jamaica to the next level. Alright, so in that case now, let's just have a look on the profile of Mr. Cole. Because Mr. Cole, if he's cold as ice, then he will be a lethal type of striker that we would love to see playing in the Jamaican colors for years. It's a good thing to see that, he is showing that interest of representing Jamaica. And he's a champion as well in the English third tier competition. He also won the International Algarve under 17 trophy. So, two trophies in his bag in regards to his career. It doesn't look bad for him. He knows what it means to be a winner. 100% starting 11, 91% minutes covered, and 37 goal participation, which is amazing to see. He is now playing for Barnsley FC, a team that played against Wigan a few days ago, whereas they drew 1-1. And the thing is, he was at Wigan in 2018 to 2020. His most recent club before he went to Barnsley was Motherwell. So, even being an academy player at Manchester City, well, he never got a chance to play, but he was there in 2014 to 2015. A lot of years. And then again, in his academic days as a youngster, 2003, he was at Man City. So he spent more than 9 years at the club, right? So his youth experience was from England, his international experience, more so thereafter after England would be Jamaica because he wants to become a Jamaican player. All right, so in that case, I was just showing you the details in regards to his Profile. It doesn't look bad based on this season. 24 appearances, 14 goals, 3 assists. He can play right across the board as a striker mainly, also as a left wing, right winger. I do not want to see him playing as a winger because Jamaica is trying to get players to play in that position. So for him now to be that striker to compete with a Shamar Nicholson, then that would allow him to focus more on his main area of strength. He is right footed, which shows that he is somewhat similar to a Nicholson because of the ability to score with the right foot. Nicholson, to me, can use both legs. You will get to know more about Mr. Cole in that case. But the key thing that I'm seeing here is the fact that he doesn't seem to be an injury prone player and he plays in more than 20 games so far for Barnsley without any injuries sustained. So he's a reliable player. He is a type of player for which a coach can call upon to play and to deliver. Seems disciplined as well. The type of player you need in your squad who is not all over the place, who doesn't find the need to be wasting time, to be, you know, doing things that aren't necessary. So for me, what I know about this man is that based on my experience in watching his tapes, his finishing is strong. And that is what Jamaica miss. A strong finisher to lead the line. However, for him, holding on to the ball is an issue and passing is an issue. So in that case, even though he can finish, he have issues as it relates to passing the ball and holding up onto the play. Is that man the man now who can soar Jamaica to new heights? Hmm. Think about it because, as I've said more than several times, the hype can be around players, but it may not be the type of player that you may think they are. Not speaking down on Mr. Cole because I haven't seen him play for Jamaica before, but if he wants to play for Jamaica and Jamaica sees the interest in getting him, then so be it. Let him come in, let him represent, and try his best. But we don't want for players to just have the passion and then they cannot play. And he likes to dribble, of course, and he likes to do flicks on, similar to Shamar Nicholson, and he likes to play short passes. And I don't think he's that bad in regards to the fact that he has several weaknesses. I think that he can become a Jamaican favorite. He already have the name as a Cole, but I'm just hoping that his mentality is not weak, whereas he may become pressured by the name that he has, right? But for me personally, I would love to see him come in. I would love to see him represent Jamaica because Jamaica needs that type of striker who can contribute to the front line. And, you know, he is that type of person who I would assume who can lead the younger Jamaicans, who can at least let them know that it is not an easy road to play football, but then again, believe in yourself and, play your game and respect each other because Andy Cole is a yardman. He loves Jamaica. He has a blistering career, set records, win trophies at Manchester United and Newcastle. Um, His son may not be the same thing as I've said earlier on, but his son must have at least something in his bloodstream to at least say that that is the reason why I am the son of Andy Cole. He looks like his father for one, but we need to see those consistency in regards to his performances on the pitch. So whenever he steps on that pitch to play for Jamaica, then we can say, yes, this is the man that we need. All right, so on a whole, for him, he has played 227 games, 61 goals, 17 assists. So that isn't a bad statistic for a player who isn't that world class. But I don't want to speak down on him. As I've said before, I want to just give him the chance to come into Jamaica, show his color. He knows what it means to win before. He has won trophies in his past at the youthful days and as an adult. So Jamaica have the interest. So why not get him in? Remember, he was called up to play for Jamaica against Canada, but because of his documentations not being ready, he did not have the chance to play. Jamaica will be playing against the United States soon, and if we get this man in alongside with the other top players that we have been speaking about in several cases, then I mean, it will be amazing. And Dan is saying that I should step up my graphics for 2024. Not a problem. It is always an aim to have the best of the best quality and equipments and tools, of course, to use to present to the public. But I am working on that and respect for this amazing comment. So the topic was, is Devante Cole the striker that to soar Jamaica to new heights? I have done my part. It is now for you as a fan of Premier 7 to have your say. I have done this video kind of calm without any excitement behind it because I need to become convinced about him. Even though I've seen his goals, even though I've seen his stats, he hasn't played for Jamaica as yet. And Mr. Dan mentioned as well that he would like for me to speak about Dejan Sterling next. So I will keep that in my mind as well. And if I have the time, and hopefully I can present on Dejan Sterling as well. So it was my pleasure in being on board to cover this small video on Mr. Cole. And I am hoping that you guys will continue to support the channel and share the videos as well with your friends and family so that they can become a part of the community as well. So it is now my time to go. You take care and goodbye for now.